Hi everybody, welcome to Art Club online. I hope everybody's doing good this week and making lots of stuff. I'm going to show you some origami, and we're going to do what's called modular origami, which means that you make a whole bunch of one shape and then you put them together in different ways. And we're going to make a cube today. And I like to use these Staples memo pad paper because it comes in different colors and it's already square. But if you don't have that, that's okay. I'm going to actually do the demo with white copy paper, just like you probably have some of that in the house. And if you don't have that, you can also use just like some scrap newspaper. These kind of advertising things that come in the mail work good. But you do need to cut them into a square. So if you fold it like that and then you cut it along this line, you'll get a square. And so you're going to need 6 pieces. So gather up your pieces of paper and your popsicle stick that you're going to use as a bone folder. And I'm going to change the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make a module. You're going to need 6 of these to make the cube. We're going to do a white one with copy paper. So I showed you how you want to make sure the pieces are square. So cut 6 squares. If you need some adult help, ask for it. So you're going to make 6 of these, and this is what they look like when they're done. But for the sample one, I'm going to mark it for you so you can really see exactly what I'm doing really well. So I'm going to mark a red line at the top and put a T, a red line at the bottom and put a B, and then a green line on the sides. So on the side that I'm going to be using my left hand with, I'm going to call that left, and the side that I'm touching with my right hand is going to have an R. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom and I'm going to fold it up to the top, and First, I'm going to line up the corners, put my finger in the middle, push back to the middle, and then out to the sides. And while I'm still holding it, I'm going to use a popsicle stick as a bone folder to make it nice and crisp, like we did in bookbinding. Then I'm going to open it, and just so you can see as we go along what's happening, I'm going to mark a dashed line where I folded it. If you want to do this for your first one, you can. I think it helps you to remember how to do it. Then I'm going to take the bottom and I'm going to fold it to this middle dashed line where I just folded it before. Hold it in the middle, go back and out to the sides. Open it back up. I'm going to show you the dashed line of where the fold is. And then the top is going to go down to the middle dashed line too, where that fold is. I'm going to open it up. So now you've got 4 sections and 3 folds. Now we're going to fold the bottom to the middle and the top to the middle again. And we're going to take the left side with our left hand, and we're going to bring it over to the right side, right in half this way. Paper gets a little thick here, and so you always want to use paper that's not too thick, because then it's really hard. So I'm going to line it up good, hold it, push out to the fold, and then in both directions, use the bone folder. Now I'm going to open it. It's helpful to have the dashed line here because we're going to fold to that. And now we're going to fold it at an angle, and we're going to take the left top corner and we're going to fold it down to the bottom of the middle fold, right on the dashed line. And then we're going to press it on that angle. So it's 45-degree angle. And then on the right side, with our right hand, we're going to take the bottom and we're going to fold it up to the middle line so that we have formed what's called a parallelogram, right? And that's what it looks like. You're going to open it. And I'm going to mark where I folded so you can see. And you're going to see that all on their own. The top right corner and the bottom left corner form these little triangles. Now we're going to work with those next, and what we're going to do is we're going to fold them back in the opposite direction so that they tuck underneath. So first we're going to open the top and open the triangle, and we're going to fold it down like this. And then we're going to fold this whole thing back down. Then we're going to open the bottom and take that little triangle and fold it in to the dashed line. And now we're going to start really tucking in and forming the module. So along this line that we already folded, we're going to fold it in before we fold this up. And you're going to see the bottom is going to hold that behind it, starting to form our X here in the middle. And now the next part is probably the trickiest. You're going to take the bottom right and you're going to tuck it up inside here. So you're going to do that. And if you have trouble, you can use your bone folder to help flatten it. Now see how you have an X here and it's open. It's tucked in and held tight, but it's open on these 4 angles. And then you're going to, you have 2, I call these wings, because when you have a square, you flip it over. And I'm just going to make an X so you can see the back of the fold line, but the back of it is very solid. There's no pockets or anything. And this is always going to go towards the inside of your box when you form it. So now you're going to take this side and you're going to fold this wing right to this middle line here. And you're going to crease it here. I'm going to open it and I'm going to make some marks so you can see. And then the bottom, we're going to do the same. And open it. And there you have a module. So that's the inside of the box. The wings are all going to go in, and this is the outside. And you can see that you have, it's open here, and here, and here, and here. So after you make 6 of those, you're going to assemble them into the cube. Bigger cube than this. If you want, you can draw on these on the outside or the inside too, and that way you can have a design on there if you want. So you're going to take one, and you're going to always work with it. The outside is where the little flaps are, and you're going to put it vertical this way. And then you're going to take a second one, and you're going to have it pocket side up, and you're going to lay it horizontally. So see how they're going to fit together like that? But you're going to make them stay by tucking in right here to there. And I think it helps if you fold it like that after you do that. So now you have 2 sides of your box. Now you're going to turn it. And you're going to take another one of these. And also, you know, with the wing up, you're going to fit it on here. And you're going to tuck that in. If you have trouble opening the pocket, you can use your bone folder to do that. Okay, so now see how you have 3 sides? You're going to fold it back. Oops. If they come out, just stick them back in. And if you really want to, you could use a little glue. I'm not against that. Now the trick to the box is that you always keep the wings on the outside, and the inside of the box is always just the 4 smooth, you know, it's just the smooth side. And so when you put your next, now you're starting to form a 3-dimensional shape, and you take your next one and you're going to put you can put this in here to hold it a little better. Okay, and now when you put your next one on, you're going to keep these wings back. You can kind of fold them back a little if you want. And tuck that in. And then you're going to keep the wing on the outside. And then you're going to tuck this loose wing right in here. And you can always look to see if you have any more you can do. We're going to go here next. And now the wing is out. This wing can go in here. This wing can go in here. So you kind of just keep turning it. And when you have a loose wing, you tuck it in. And you can see, if you wanted to stop here, you could. And you could have an open box that you could put something in. But to put the last piece on, you want to keep those wings out. You're going to go like this. And this on the other side. And then this gets tucked in. You can kind of pinch it together if it's having trouble staying. And fold it. The last one is the trickiest one to get in. But once it's in there, you're done. And remember, you can decorate it if you want to. And you can, you don't have to make a cube. You can just play around. You can play around with these and put them together any old way. And just start with an idea. And see what you can come up with. Sometimes you can add pieces onto one that's already happening. Like that. See, you could make a double cube like that. So, you can play around. Once you get the hang of it, have fun. And I'll see you guys next week.